Hey there, my fellow anglers and fishing enthusiasts. Your old friend and fishing expert is back with another crucial forecast, and today we're diving deep into what the 6th of January 2026 has in store for us across the vast and diverse United States of America. Now, some of you might be thinking, January? Isn't that a slow month? And to that I say, my friends, this day is shaping up to be truly special, full of opportunities if you know where to look and what to do. We're going to break down the weather, water conditions, and even the moon's influence, promising you some game-changing insights to make your winter fishing trip a success. So grab your coffee, settle in, and let's talk fish. All right, let's talk tactics for a few of our favorite species that are active even in the colder months. Remember, the USA is a huge place, so it'll give you general guidance, and you adapt it to your local waters. First up, for those in the northern and central states, let's look at crappie and perch. These panfish can offer fantastic action on a cold day. Where to look? They'll be schooling up, often in deeper basins, near submerged brush piles, old timber, or along channel edges. For ice anglers, look for them suspending over deeper humps or flats. In open water, target depths of 15 to 30 feet. On what to catch? For crappie, tiny jigs, often 1/32nd to 1/16th ounce, tipped with a small minnow or a soft plastic grub, are absolute killers. Slow and subtle is the name of the game. For perch, small jigs tipped with minnows or worms are highly effective. A dead stick rig with a lively minnow can also be deadly. Slowly work your bait, mimicking a lethargic meal. Now, for my saltwater buddies in the warmer southern states, let's focus on redfish and sheepshead. These guys are winter champions. Where to look? Redfish will be concentrated in deeper channels, tidal creeks, and along mangrove shorelines that catch the morning sun and warm up. Look for them cruising or tailing in just a few feet of water during incoming tides. Sheepshead, known for their powerful bite, will be gathering around structure, docks, pilings, artificial reefs, and any hard bottom in nearshore waters. They're preparing for their spawn, so they're feeding heavily. On what to catch? For redfish, a live shrimp under a popping cork is incredibly reliable, especially when fish are holding tight to the bottom and aren't keen on chasing fast food. Soft plastic paddle tails, 3 to 4 inches, in natural colors, worked with his slow hop and glide retrieve, are also fantastic. For sheepshead, fresh live shrimp on a weighted rig, like a knocker rig, is hard to beat. You need enough weight to keep your bait on the bottom, right in their strike zone. Let's break down the conditions and understand why these fish will be behaving this way. Weather. Across the vast USA, January 6, 2026, presents a typical winter mix. In the northern states, expect very cold temperatures, likely staying below freezing, perhaps 15 to 25 degrees Fahrenheit, or around -9 to -4 degrees Celsius. There's a good chance of snow or freezing rain in some areas. Further south, in the central states, temperatures will be milder, perhaps in the upper 20s to low 40s Fahrenheit, or around -4 to 5 degrees Celsius. The southern regions, like Florida, Texas, and Southern California, will enjoy much milder weather, with highs ranging from 50 to 70 degrees Fahrenheit, or 10 to 21 degrees Celsius, perfect for an escape from the cold. Wind speeds generally average between 6 to 12 miles per hour, but a stiff north wind can really drop the feel-like temperature and push fish into protected deeper areas, so pay attention to local forecasts. Water temperature. As you'd expect, water temperatures across the USA are, for the most part, pretty cold in early January. You'll find a huge range from the mid-70s Fahrenheit, or 24 degrees Celsius, in warmer coastal areas like Miami, down to the low 40s Fahrenheit, or 4 to 5 degrees Celsius, or even freezing, in many northern lakes and rivers such as Lake Erie and Lake Ontario, hovering around 38 degrees Fahrenheit. This cold water dramatically slows down the fish's metabolism. They digest food slower, need less energy, and are generally less active. This is why they seek out deeper, more stable thermal refuges. These areas often have a more consistent temperature, even if it's only a few degrees warmer. Moon phase. For January 6, 2026, we are in the Waning Gibbous phase. The moon is approximately 86% illuminated and is 3 days past the full moon, or the wolf moon, which occurred on January 3rd. In fishing folklore, a waning gibbous moon can be a bit of a mixed bag. Some anglers believe the fishing slows down a bit after the intense full moon activity. Others find that fish might be feeding but could be holding deeper during the day, perhaps because they've been feeding under the bright moonlight all night. The moon sign is Leo, which some believe enhances sensitivity, so a gentle presentation could be key. Overall fish activity. For January 6, 2026, fish activity will largely be influenced by the cold water and typical winter patterns. We're generally looking at a capricious to medium to bite. Fish are certainly catchable, but they'll be concentrated in specific areas, typically deeper, near structure, and close to bait fish. Their metabolism is slow, so presentations need to be subtle and unhurried. The key here is patience, precision, and adapting to those regional temperature variations. Don't be afraid to slow down your retrieve, use smaller baits, and focus on those deeper, warmer pockets. So there you have it, my friends, your comprehensive forecast for January 6, 2026. No matter where you're casting your lines in the USA, remember these tips, stay warm and adapt to the conditions. In wishing each and every one of you tight lines and nothing but success out on the water, may your tackle boxes be full and your coolers even fuller. Don't forget to hit that like button. If you found this forecast helpful, subscribe to the channel for more expert tips and ring that notification bell so you never miss an update. And tell me in the comments below, what are your go-to winter fishing tactics and what's the biggest fish you've ever caught in January? I love hearing your stories. Until next time, stay safe, keep those lines wet, and I'll see you on the water.